All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, ladies, and let me tell you something. We got on the phone, we got none other than the one, the only, SWA's top man, Jerry Warner.
Hey, how you guys doing?
All right, man, what's going on, brother?
No complaints, brother. I've been listening for the last hour or so. The beautiful Bobby Dream. Guy's got a lot of energy. You guys better be drinking those 5-hour energies to keep up with this kid.
Hey, Jerry, how are you, brother?
I'm good, man. You know, lazy Wednesday. So, guys, what do you guys know about SWA? Because that's what I'm here. I'm here to sell our crap a little bit.
Before we even talk about SWA, we'd like to welcome you as the first promoter on the show ever.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's always good to be the first, right? I'm your George Washington of promoters. Although I probably won't do anything as big as Mr. Washington.
Or you probably don't have wooden teeth.
No, I'm on my way there, dude. I'm the toothless wonder, so I'm working on it. But
We heard that you have a special event coming up.
I can't hear you guys very well.
Well, you have a special event coming up, Snow Brawl, man, and Bobby
Yes,
Dream
sir.
here is he's blowing up your event for that date. You know, you want to give us a rundown of what Mr. Bobby Dream might be involved in?
Well, what Bobby Dream, I talked to Bobby a couple days ago, and we told him we're going to schedule him as a participant in the Snow Brawl Royal Rumble. 30-plus men over the top. They're going to compete. One by one are going to enter, and one by one they're going to get thrown over. And the last guy standing there, well, he's going to have a title shot whenever he wants for that coveted Pride Championship that we'll be deciding that night as well. So it's going to be a big night already with just those two matches. And Bobby Dream, you know, he's got his ticket punched, man. He's got his opportunity. Let's see if he can seize it.
Well, I got a little something I was a little interested in. Bobby Dream was saying something about the last event that he was in at SWA. He had, I don't know, with this Vinny the Guido getting involved and all that, you know, what is that all about, you know? We want to find out, you know.
Well, as far as what happened with, I believe that night he had Dennis the Flash Patrick, and it was beautiful Bobby Dream in a singles match. And as far as what we saw, what happened was Vinny the Guido came out, and he interrupted the match, and he tried to sell the two individuals on his breed of managerial skills and how he could change their pay grade and whatsoever. Two of them walked out of the match, and we were kind of got canned out of a match, so to speak. And then, unfortunately, Dennis Patrick and Vinny the Guido and beautiful Bobby Dream could not make the next event. So we haven't seen any of those men in a good 9 months now. So this will be the first time now at Snow Brawl coming up.
Well, I think Bobby the Dream has something to say back to you. Go ahead, Bob.
I have something to say to the fans of SWA, and I have something to say to the SWA Championship Committee, to the promoter. Beautiful Bobby Dream may have been gone for 9 months. Beautiful Bobby Dream was working hard, training hard, working out, putting in time, working other places to gain more experience. And beautiful Bobby Dream is primed and ready to make his triumphant return to SWA at Snow Brawl and make a real impact and win the Royal Rumble at Snow Brawl.
Well, I wouldn't expect anything less from you, Bobby Dream. You know, there's nobody on the roster, and this is not tooting anybody's horn, but there's nobody on the roster that's taking it easy. Everybody's working hard to be where they are, so I expect everybody's putting in the work. But Bobby Dream, you are one motivated individual. I've been hearing you for an hour go off on what you want and what you're going to do, and March 23rd, you know, we get the chance to see if you can back up all that talk. So I'm looking forward to that. It's definitely going to be a beautiful night for SWA.
Thank you. It will be a beautiful night. So fans, buy your tickets so you can see the beautiful impact and beautiful Bobby Dream's triumphant return to SWA.
And we're working on fixing that problem with the lighting and, you know, that light spot you get in the top of your head. But I still think you should probably you know, get some of that chia growth and rub it on your head, Bobby.
Jerry, you know, you're a brilliant man. I'll just, you know, go to you when you trim your beard, if you ever do, and I'll take those trimmings and I'll place that upon my beautiful bald head.
It's all about locks of love, buddy.
So anyway, the match at your event that I'm all about, can't wait to see right now, is Junior Reyes. Why don't you talk about him a little bit?
Well, yeah, there's a couple matches I want to talk about, but definitely I want to talk about the Junior Reyes and what's been going on with that kid, because I feel like there are a lot of unanswered questions about everything that's happened. and I guess I'll start at the beginning. You know, Junior Reyes has been with SWA since our inception, and unfortunately, you know, what turned into a winning bid for him. You know, the last I'd say about a year now, he hasn't been able to pick up a victory. You know, and it's some kind of mental block. It's something's wrong in his head, and you know, unfortunately for him, he ran into a roadblock known as Necro Butcher, and you know, you guys have seen the footage probably. You know, we had a little bit of an incident go down, and now unfortunately we're in a situation where Junior Reyes, he's lost so many times, and there's so limited spots that, you know, at Snow Brawl, Junior Reyes is going to have his career on the line, and he's in a must-win situation. And it's one of those things you don't want to have to do, but there's only so many times you can send a guy out there and he loses a match before you say, well, why is he here? You know, there's a line of guys that want to be here. Why is he here? So we're going to find out on March 23rd. Junior Reyes can turn it around. And maybe, unfortunately, we don't know, but unfortunately for him, it seems, we let him choose, and he chose Necro Butcher as his opponent. You know, after what happened, it kind of took us by surprise, but, you know, the fans wanted to see Junior Reyes get one more chance, so we wanted to give him the best possible chance. So we let him decide whose opponent was going to be on that night, and I don't know why. You know, like I keep telling you, there's something mentally wrong in that kid's head, but he chose Necro Butcher.
Well, I think that was a wise choice, you know, because that actually, Necro Butcher is, you know, top of the charts, and especially when it comes to in-ring entertainment, you know, and for you to go against him, you gotta be as crazy as he is. That's all I say.
Yeah, Necro's. We're big fans of Necro, and that's why we bring him in. You know, he's a guy that will always go out there and he'll bust his ass for you and everybody in the crowd, and you got to love that. And you know, nobody's gonna deny Necro's 1/6 son of a bitch. So you put him in there with a guy like Junior Reyes, and you're going to have something crazy happen. You're going to have something magical happen. And, you know, we feel like it's going to be something people want to see. And I'm glad in that aspect that Reyes chose the match he did, because there was a lot of unanswered questions after that first bout. But, you know, at the same point, you know, after you've seen what happened, you know, after the trip to the hospital, after the surgery on his jaw and the surgery on his eye, you gotta really question the logic. You know what I mean? Not many people will choose to face down their demon every week.
Wait, what happened?
You don't know? You don't know?
We put out some footage on it. I didn't know if it circulated around. I didn't know if you guys had seen it yet. I guess I assumed you did. So I guess what I'll fill you in on is we put out a promo video. Junior Reyes did. He includes some of the footage from the match he had at Pick Your Poison October 6th against Necro Butcher. It shows a little bit of it. It shows about 50 seconds of what happened. We've been kind of hesitant to release what happened because it was very graphic. We did have some people, you know, literally get up and they had to walk away for the remainder of the match. It was brutal. It was one of the most brutal things I've ever seen in my time in professional wrestling. And I think if you take a look over at the Suffolk Wrestling Alliance page on Facebook, we have it up. It's titled I Choose Death Volume 1. You click that and you'll get to see a piece of what happened to Junior Reyes. And just really that 50, 60 seconds really tells the story of what happened for about 15 minutes straight. So it's I mean, it's hard to describe, but it's like you know what I mean? It's like a murder scene. You know, I can sit here and I can describe, and it just won't do it justice. It's something everybody should definitely go check out. If you have 3 minutes of your life, head on over there and check the video out. But you know, it was unfortunate. You know, what happened was Junior Reyes had disrespected Necro Butcher earlier on in the day. Necro Butcher had felt that Junior Reyes, you know, thought he would just breeze past him and use him as a stepping stone. And Junior Reyes is a very brass, you know, he's a very, like, offensive person, obnoxious, you know what I mean? And he's the type of person that gets on your nerves, and he pushed the button. He kept pushing the button, and what happened was you saw a veteran, an indie legend, an icon, you know, Necro Butcher, big name. You saw him put a young guy in his place. And, you know, he beat the crap out of Junior Reyes, you know, devastatingly. You know, he put the guy in the hospital. Junior Reyes left in an ambulance that night. And, you know, that's as real as it gets, man. There's no pulled punches there. You know, 100% real. You know, Junior Reyes got the crap beat out of him. He got pinned in the middle of the ring. And, I think he learned a lesson. As Necro Butcher said that night. I think he learned now. I don't think he'll do that again. But I guess he was wrong, right? Because on the 23rd, Junior Reyes wants to do it again.
Well, that's going to be one hell of a show, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't have your tickets, I suggest that you do get your tickets for the SWA show live at NYWC Sportatorium. Jerry, where can they get tickets at, my friend?
Well, we're going to have the tickets up in about a week or two. You can get them the night of the show, but I really suggest people head over to the PayPal page and pick them up in advance. We're doing the $15 general admission in advance and $20 front row in advance, but then the night of the show, they're each going to be $5 more. So you're really better off picking them up in advance and making sure you get a seat. A couple more things I wanted to get if you guys still have time.
Go for it, Jerry.
Okay, so I covered the snowball match, 30-man over the top for a shot at the title. We also have our Pride tournament ending that night, and the champion will be crowned for the first time in our history. We'll actually have a top dog, as C.J. Antonino, the Great Bambino, takes on the undefeated Chris Caden. I'm really looking forward to this match. Both those men have had an incredible year, overcoming multiple shoulder injuries, and just it's been an inspirational story on both men's part. And now to see them in the finals, to see them ready to take that title and jump into the big waters with guys like Jack Gallo and the Grim Reaper and Necro Butcher and Colt Cabana on the roster, it's fun to see the evolution. So I'm really hoping everybody come on down and check that match out. And on top of that, we have our Purple Kool-Aid guys, Beard Life, and they're going to take on Frankie Stars and America's Most Wanted Jay Lover in a tables match. I don't know about you, but 300-pound guys going through tables, that turns me on when it comes to wrestling. So I'm hoping people come out and take a look at that.
Some wood will be flying, definitely, man. Let me tell you.
Yes, I don't know a table that could hold those individuals, so it should be a fun match. And of course, we are working on some surprises, a couple guest stars, maybe a Hall of Famer. I can't really announce that later. I can't really announce that now.